BN Audio, you're on the air. What's up?
What's up, guys? I heard you got a little show going on with the 12 volt talk guys, and I wanted to call in. And I've actually watched some of Joe and Tell's videos on some reviews in the past.
Yeah.
So I wanted Joe's opinion on bookshelf speakers under $200.
Bookshelf speakers under $200. Well, I do have that that speaker leaderboard where I ranked all of the speakers that I've ever reviewed, and that's something that a lot of people are scared to do because they, a lot of times the reviewers are all about like everything's great, but I kind of wanted to put myself on the spot and say, hey, which one's better than what at what price point, right? And so you can check that out. It's on all my videos. If you scroll down in the description, it says speaker leaderboard, and then you'll see a link. Those are Amazon affiliate links. So if you buy something, get a commission, but check it out. You can see 200 and under. I don't know what's up there right now. Let me take a look here. You guys mess with bookshelf speakers at all? Derek,
Joe,
Rob?
Joe, while you're looking, I just wanted to give you an extra shout out about that speaker leaderboard because that's a really great idea. We should be doing that on the car audio side too. Super helpful, and it's fun for me to watch when you do a review on a product and you try to decide where it's going to fit.
Oh,
because you're like, oh, it's a little better than this one. No, maybe not as good as that one. But that's half the fun for me is watching you try to decide where it fits in on your chart.
It's tough, man. It's tough sometimes because, sometimes it's good at one thing, not so good at another thing. And so a lot of times people want to hold me to things too. Like, hey, you said this one's above this one on 200, but in the other section, it's below it. Yeah. This is more, just kind of a guideline, but under $200, I have the FS52 towers, Mica RB42s that are $149, Yamaha S803s. The Fluonts are powered. So if you don't have an app, those are a good way to go. Yeah. That's where, check those out. So
have you touched the Audio Engine, any of those yet?
Audio Engine, I have not, but I hear some good things about them.
Yeah, I haven't. I've just been curious about them. I've heard some good reviews, but figured I'd ask my guy if he knew.
Yeah. Have you tried any of those speakers? What do you have right now?
I've got some JBL single 6.5 tweeters tower speakers, but they're just too big for my desktop. So I wanted to get something a little smaller. I was looking at the Dayton Audio new Air Motion.
Yeah, I haven't.
Bookshelves for like about $60-$70. I've heard pretty good things about those tweeters, and just the 6.5 is pretty solid.
Let's be honest, for $60, you can't really go wrong, right? If those play any sort of music, you should be happy. And my experience with a lot of their stuff, it sounds pretty good. Not the best, but sounds pretty good. And I think people get their money's worth when it comes to that, the Dayton Audio stuff.
Have you listened to them yet?
The last Dayton Audio ones that I heard were the Dayton MK402 BTs, and those sounded good. Yeah, I like those. Anyway, hopefully that helps. That'll kind of give you a quick guideline there, and let me know what you decide on.
Yeah, I'll watch I'll rewatch that video. It's been a little while.
Sounds good, man. Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, there's so many products out there, Joe. I know you could probably spend literally every day testing speakers, bookshelf speakers, and not get through them all. It's kind of the same way for us. We get a lot of requests for opinions, and my whole thing is, we all hear a little different. We all have things we like. Some of us like the highs a little sharper. Some of us like a little bit more bass. But yeah, there's the thing about it that people need to realize is going from nothing to something is a huge step, right? So then when you go from this to the next step, it's not quite as far. So you spend, just a little bit of money, you can actually make a really big step up. And the best example I can give is like your soundbar video, right? You're going from speakers in your TV that are 2 inches at most, 2.5 inches, to a sound bar that in a lot of cases has got more drivers. It's got a better dispersion. It gives you that vocal audio and it just makes everything a whole lot better. So something as simple as just a sound bar. And then if you can add a subwoofer on top of that, then
Big difference,
you
right?
can make a big difference for a couple $100, not a whole lot of money.
Yeah, from laptop speakers to any powered speakers are going to be an upgrade. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, get something. Don't stress out too much as far as what's the best. Get something, right? It might not be the best. Get what you can afford, right? And for the most part, you're not going to get something that's terrible. Yeah.
Well, you got the Dyna sitting right there in your corner. That's a good example of something.
I built these.
Do.
Yeah, I didn't build them, but I helped design these, right? So
yeah,
I don't claim to be a crazy speaker designer, but they sound awesome. Look at that surround on there. Look like your Savards.
yeah.